Hey everyone, and welcome back to the deep dive. I'm excited for this one. We're about to jump into some really unique source material.
Buckle up.
Yeah, seriously. Today's deep dive is all about the wild and sometimes a bit gross ideas of Stephen Pinkwart.
He's a writer on Medium.
Right. And he covers some pretty interesting topics. Poetry, slam, train travel, just unexpected stories. But today we're focusing on his take on finding creative inspiration in a place most people wouldn't even think to look. And you can check out more of his work, including his book, Poetry Master, by the way, through the link we've provided. But let's get down to business here. Our mission for this deep dive is to explore Pinkwart's claim that our own trash holds the key to creative gold.
And he doesn't sugarcoat it either?
Definitely not. He dives headfirst into the muck, so to speak. And he starts by saying, now it's getting dirty. And he compares it to, well, that questionable sandwich you might find at a train station.
You know the one.
Oh, yeah. That mayo-drenched mystery meat situation.
Exactly. It's evocative, isn't it? Immediately makes you feel a bit uneasy.
Right. Like, we all know those sandwiches are probably best avoided. But he's kind of forcing us to confront them, or at least the idea of them. And that's where his argument really starts to take shape.
It's about facing the unpleasant, the things we typically shy away from.
Exactly. And then he throws us right into the trash heap with The Trash Files, Chapter 1, Location of Dignity Last Seen in the Yellow Bin. Even the title is dripping with sarcasm, right?
He sets the scene like a crime scene, with flies as the investigators buzzing around this ripped-open garbage bag. It's all very dramatic.
Imagine this, like a whole ballet of decay happening right outside your door.
It's fascinating how he personifies the trash, gives it a life of its own. An ex-boyfriend in Tupperware form, 3 unopened reminders, 2 tampons that look like Vietnam veterans.
Like, whoa, what happened to that ex-boyfriend? Why is he in Tupperware? And those tampons, that image is just wild.
It's meant to be. He's giving these discarded objects a voice, a history. It makes you think about the stories behind the stuff we throw away.
And then we meet this dude, Janik, a poetry slammer who's done. Literally. Like found lying naked among his trash.
On the cemetery of shattered dreams, right next to a bag with a half-eaten schnitzel named Love.
So morbid, but I love it.
It's intentionally over the top, but it gets you thinking about how we categorize people, how we reduce their entire existence to a few labels. And the connection to poetry slam is significant too. It suggests that even in this state of utter defeat, there's still this desire for expression. Maybe Janik's searching for inspiration at the bottom of the trash can.
Maybe. Then Pinkwart takes us to the Academy of Disgust. And we see Janik naked again, this time in his apartment. Empty pickle jar, TV remote, the usual mess. His addiction. Police Academy, who would have thought?
Most people would dismiss it as mindless comedy, but Janik finds something deeper there. It's actually pretty clever how Pinkwart deconstructs the seemingly silly movie franchise.
Yeah, explain that.
So Janik sees himself in Mahoney, the guy who's always trying to get out doing anything. His dad is Tackleberry, the emotionally stunted one.
Right.
And then his childhood is reflected in Larvell Jones, the sound effects master. It's like feelings were suppressed, but making weird noises was totally acceptable. So for Janik, Police Academy is more than just a movie. It's a mirror reflecting his own messed up reality.
It's amazing how we can find meaning in the most unexpected places, right? Sometimes those dumb comedies can hit closer to home than we realize.
Absolutely. And then comes this powerful moment. Janik shouts, "Now I will change!" And we hear this hollow, metallic laughter coming from the trash can. It's like a scene from a play. The trash can is mocking him.
That's so good. And then Pinkwart brings up all these examples. People who preach about saving the world but have hundreds of Amazon orders. Vegans with a secret chocolate stash. Poets who spend all their time binge-watching Netflix.
Yeah.
These little hypocrisies we're all guilty of, right?
We want to be good, we want to make a difference, but then we fall short in the most mundane ways.
Like, we can't even be bothered to recycle properly. It's hilarious and depressing at the same time. But how does he connect Police Academy to a laughing trash can?
He uses it as a bridge to his main point. What your trash can knows about you. He calls our trash a trashy reality show. But it's also the key to the truth. Our trash knows more about us than anyone else.
It's creepy but true. Imagine what your trash would say if it could talk.
He suggests we do exactly that. Write poetry from the perspective of our garbage. Use a microphone claw to dig up those embarrassing items and give them a voice.
Love that.
It's about confronting those hidden parts of ourselves, those things we'd rather keep buried.
And he provides some hilarious examples like that sock you secretly cried into last week. Or that meat lover's pizza you ordered, even though your dating profile says you're vegan.
Or that pack of Kinder Surprise eggs you bought for your nephew. Yeah, right. We see you.
He's calling us out on our BS, and he wants us to embrace it. Write a poem from the perspective of the sock. Let the pizza whine about being betrayed. Make the trash our confessor.
It's brilliant. This personification of the trash is so effective. He talks about the sad banana rotting away in its peel of guilt. Such a vivid image.
And he doesn't hold back. He says, make it gross. No slam is good if it doesn't stink. It's provocative, but there's a truth to it. The most honest stories are often the ones that make us squirm a little.
It's about acknowledging our imperfections, those little sins we commit every day.
The bad conscience we try to drown out with candy. Or that quick shower to save water, even though we publicly advocate for environmental protection. He wants us to be real because our trash, it knows us better than anyone. It doesn't lie.
Exactly. We can fool our parents, our partners, even our therapists. But our trash, it holds our DNA, those telltale stains, those unfinished poems, the receipt for the unused condom. There's no escaping it. Our trash is a brutal mirror.
And this leads him to Chapter 5, the society where you're allowed to stink. He describes our time as an era of waste management, where feelings are recycled, people are sorted out, and words are composted.
He criticizes the contradictions. Posting about climate change while shopping at fast fashion brands, complaining about consumerism while racking up credit card debt. He's pointing out the hypocrisy, the double standards that are so prevalent in our society.
We love to present ourselves as morally upright, but our actions, our little secrets, tell a different story.
We're masters of deception.
But Pinkwart sees a way out, a place where we can express those dirty sides of ourselves. The stage. He calls it the last toilet of humanity. A place where everything belongs, where we can stink freely, and where with a little courage, even art can emerge.
The stage as a place of catharsis, a space where we can break free from societal expectations and unleash those deepest, even the most unsavory truths. And from that, something new, something creative can blossom. Maybe the most honest art is the art that stinks a little.
And then he turns directly to us, the audience. He calls us the sweet compost heap with Wi-Fi.
He challenges us. If you want to write, to slam, to move people, or to shock them, then start stinking. Metaphorically speaking, of course. No need for fancy rhymes or metaphors. Just your own trash.
So if you've ever wanted to turn your insides out, your trash can is a good place to start.
He wants to strip away the excuses, the I'm not creative enough or I don't have any good ideas. The inspiration is right there in front of us, literally.
And he even provides links to his book Poetry Master in both German and English for those who want to dive deeper into this trash transformation. Talent and permission are irrelevant. All you need is the courage to rummage through your own garbage.
It's about confronting those shadow selves, those parts of ourselves we usually repress or hide. And in that brutal confrontation, in that honesty, Pinkwart sees the potential for authentic, moving, even revolutionary art. Maybe the greatest art is the art of being true to ourselves, even when it's ugly.
And in the end, he gives us a glimpse into his own, let's say, peculiar choice of topics. 600-volt sea monsters, love letters to cockroaches. And he admits, self-deprecatingly, that he's not okay, but at least he's honest.
This openness, this willingness to explore those strange corners of his mind is part of his persona. He's challenging us to question our own norms and expectations of creativity. Does art always have to be beautiful and pleasing, or can it be something else?
So, to sum it all up, Pinkwart shows us, in a surprising and unconventional way, that those often overlooked and unpleasant aspects of our lives, symbolized by our trash, hold immense potential for creative insight and honest expression. Who knew our garbage could be so valuable?
It's this subversive idea that the truth isn't found in glossy brochures or perfect social media profiles. It's in what we discard, what we try to hide, and that realization can be a powerful tool for self-reflection and creative work. Maybe we should all take a good, hard look in our trash cans.
For those who want to explore this trash transformation further, we highly recommend Stephen Pinkwart's Poetry Master Posy Craft in a 7-tagen. It's sure to have more dirty tricks for sparking your creativity.
The real question is, what does your trash say about you? And what unexpected creative sparks might be hiding there? Maybe your next big idea is just a dumpster dive away.
Stay creative, Stephen.
And may your garbage be ever so revealing.
Thanks for joining us on The Deep Dive.
See you next time.